throughout the last 2 days, I've spent a whole lot of time talking with people, doing a lot of investigation. It's now came to me through this evening that there has been a deliberate act of sabotage going on here to eliminate the St. Clair Road District. As you're aware, the 5 employees are no longer out doing what you, the taxpayer, pay them to do. Right now, they're sitting around doing nothing. Fortunately for us, it's the perfect time of year. Spring is here, green grass, so there is no threat of snow. God forbid if we had snow like we had 3 years ago, who would be there to plow your streets? Those are the things we need to think about when we make irrational decisions like this, that this board, and I say board, 3 of the 5 board members have made. Now what you're going to hear tonight is, it's Skip Kernan's fault. It's all my fault. It always is. But it's amazing that you have 5 employees who work for you, like me, respect what we're doing out there, love what they're doing, and try and do a good job for you, the taxpayer. Unfortunately, we have people that are trying to take that away from us, and they're going to get their part here tonight, where they're going to give all their excuses in the world why these 5 shouldn't be out there. Their number one excuse, though, is, Skip, we told you 1 year ago you can't hire a 5th person. As I explained to them, I campaigned on that. That's what these people out here elected me for. I told them a vote for me is a vote to restore your services that you were used to for 36 years before their administration took over. During that time, somebody retired. They themselves, this person sitting right here, this gentleman who's not here yet, and that gentleman standing there with the suit and tie on, they hired a 5th person.
Excuse me.
They hired that individual, and they kept him on for 1.5 years' time. There was a lot of squabble going on because, as you saw in that attachment, that highway commissioner before hired his brother-in-law. Once the word got on the street that he hired his brother-in-law, there was a lot of heat that came in. So they had to backpedal. How are we going to get out of this mess that we got ourselves into? So what they did was they picked a fight with the shop steward. So what they ended up doing is they laid off the brother-in-law. They're going to tell you tonight, they don't need 5 people. We only need 4 people. But again, history tells you 36 years, you need 5 people. Then we have to keep in mind one of the individuals tonight that has voted to get rid of these 5 fine people, she lives in Swansea. So she doesn't even use the services. She's already told her neighbors, I don't care what happens to them. Swansea takes care of my streets.
Skip,
so that's
is
why
a
I tell you,
That
please
is an
excuse me.
outright lie.
So that's why I tell you, there is a very deliberate, intentional act of sabotage that is going through this township.